Yuri, is that you?
Yep.
How you doing? What are you doing over here? Everything all right? How'd that
Just sitting
call
on the
go?
place. Well, not as expected, and really freaked me out.
What do you mean? What
Fucking
happened?
Alderney captain shot his own cop.
Albany captain shot his own cop.
Mm-hmm.
For what? Did he go to
Quote
jail for
unquote
that?
being dirty.
Being dirty?
Look, I don't even know. I ran out of that place as soon as I could because I did not want to deal with all of it. I let all the other big boys and let them deal with that shit.
Gosh, don't be so hard on yourself. Surely you're one of the big boys, no?
I wish. I've been overlooked for promotions twice now.
Overlooked.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, it sounds like they don't appreciate you, Yuri.
The only reason why I still do this job is because I have a personal relationship with the commissioner.
What, why are they overlooking you?
It's politics, Benny. It's politics. Fucking idiots that want to get their egos and their panties into this place and they don't want to actually give good shit to good cops.
So
And the
politics
rest
aren't
of
in your favor, no?
nope. And the rest of the cops, all they do is dick suck. All they do is dick suck. They kiss ass for little promotions, money, all that. It's dumb. And then the good cops like me who actually try to care about the community around me, you know, get overlooked because we're not kissing ass enough.
Jeez, but you're out here doing the fucking city's work, no?
I'm doing the grunt work while the other guys, they play out they go pretend to be jump out boys, all those anti-crime units, all those big tactical guys. I guarantee you, all of them got where they were right now from fucking kissing ass.
I mean, you still, even though you're where you're at in the force, I mean, being overlooked, underappreciated, you still get good information. You still get the, ears and eyes
Oh,
on all the stuff going on.
I still get good information because I have friends everywhere. All the people that got promoted, I'm good friends with them. I'm good friends with a lot of detectives, captains. Like I said, I'm even friends with the commissioner. All right, I know everybody, but just there's a lot of politics at hand with the other chiefs, and some of them don't like me. So
Jeez.
they sit around here playing ass kissing while I'm sitting here doing grunt work. All the other tactical guys, they act like they're fucking invincible, like no one can touch them.
So you said you being overlooked, underappreciated. These guys are paying you like $1,000 for a full shift, and you're still not getting notice for all the work you're doing.
Not yet. Nope.
What, I mean, you get they don't let you in on any investigations, something like that?
I mean, sometimes depending on what. I mean, listen, I get to basically I'm doing this job for two reasons. A, because I care for the community. B, I get it. You know how the gun laws are here. They're strict as fuck. At least I have something to protect myself, even when I'm off duty. And you know, I get to make sure other people who having fucked up days, like I do sometimes, I get to be there for them when others aren't.
What a fucking hero you are. Listen,
I
let me ask
appreciate
you.
that.
The police issued firearms at you guys. What do they have you guys carrying?
Right now they can't. They're giving us the new Glocks that they started issuing in the I believe early '90s, and Smith and Wessons.
What are they, Glock 17s or what?
Yeah, the 17s, Smith and Wesson 5946, and the 6 hour.
Jeez, what? How do they track all that? I mean, surely there's a lot of you cops that is giving them out left and right. It sounds like. How do they keep track of?
Every every gun serialized. That's how they track it. And all of our little bullets, they're all serialized too.
What, with like your
Every
name on
little
it?
thing is monitored. I mean, not my name, but with if like my firearm has a serial number, those casings, every single time I used one of those casings or the bullets, it
It matches a serial number
tracks
for
them.
your
It
firearm.
matches. Yeah, that's how
Oh,
they
okay.
track everything. All the ammo they give us, even our body armor, it's all tracked.
So, like, say, hypothetically, right? You get out of the car, you go grab lunch somewhere, and you forget your
Hmm.
firearms on your lap, and it falls out, right? And you need to go get a new one. I mean, How are they tracking how many you're grabbing? You know?
I could possibly get fired for that.
Oh, really?
Unless like the only way I wouldn't get fired for losing my firearm is if it was stolen to me at gunpoint. That's the only.
How would they fucking know? Though is my question, I guess. I mean, we're just
I
talking
mean,
hypotheticals here.
I mean, say hypothetically, if I were to lose my firearm, and obviously they're not just gonna give me a firearm out of the blue. Everything's all paperwork. It's like three different documents I gotta file saying why I lost my firearm, the new firearm record that they're gonna give me, and then the whole incident report that they're gonna do for me losing my firearm. It's a lot of fucking paperwork, and then all the bosses get involved. But it's it, all of it's about paperwork and tracking. And if I really did lose my firearm just out of negligence, like saying like you talking to me right now, I'd be probably fired on the spot because I didn't secure my firearm.
No,
Now
that's
somebody,
understandable.
some civilian, even a kid could get hands on my firearm and then shoot someone else with, and then I'm in trouble because I didn't because they're the reason I'm the reason they have that firearm in the first place.
You're right. You're right. And you know what? A guy like you, an outstanding cop like you don't want to get caught up in no
Appreciate that.
bullshit like that. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Now, what
I
about
don't.
these cocksucking criminals? You know what I mean? These crooks ruining the fucking city, and you grab one of their guns. You know, how often do you find firearms on these guys?
Right now, it's been it's on a rise. Gun crime's been rising up. A lot of firearms being used on the street, especially in fucking projects. East Holland and North Holland, left and right. There's shootings left and right because all the gang shootings over there.
So what, are you finding guns like every day, you?
Me particularly, I find a gun maybe what 6 times a week, not every day.
Ah,
Sometimes twice
Christ.
in one day, but around 5 to 6 times a week, I find a gun. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I find no guns a week because everybody just for some reason decides to turn their fucking heads off and just not decide to go out and shoot people anymore, which is a good thing. Less people that are less people that are dying, less people that are getting hurt. But fucking crazy. And with
So,
the whole mayor election right now, I really hope they're gonna do something about that.
so let me ask you this. I mean, back to the hypotheticals here. What do you do? You find a firearm, right, on a crook,
hmm
and you got to report that or what?
I mean, I gotta secure that firearm. I gotta put it into evidence bag. Then I gotta file it in my report. That when I make my arrest, all the arrest paperwork, I gotta file that if he had a firearm, I gotta put that on the report. I gotta put exactly where I stored it, what drawer I stored it, what the serial number of that gun is, if there even is one. 'Cause people fucking scrape them off.
Oh, well, I mean, so let's say this. You arrest the guy, right, for a firearm, and you got it off
Mhm.
of him. Now you don't got nothing else on him. Who's to say you have to write it down? I mean, is somebody checking that behind you or what?
Usually it's 2 hours per arrest, and there's cameras all over in the cells. 'Cause when we search them, there's cameras everywhere to make sure we're not, doing anything wrong, such as beating the skull in the fucking cell or anything, or
Yeah,
trying to
no,
plant evidence or one of them. They got cameras everywhere.
yeah, but not in the cell. I'm talking about like you pull a guy over on the side of the road. You happen to see he has a firearm, and maybe you feeling extra generous that day, and you say, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna take this from you. Get the fuck out of here. Turn a new leaf. Do the right thing. Be a good guy. I'm gonna go dispose of this in the evidence room and make sure it's off the street." Right? The guy's got an opportunity at a new swing at life. You got one gun off the street. Everybody's happy. I mean, it's not too unreasonable, is it?
An ideal world, that guy would turn himself straight and live a good life. But the reality is, most likely he would probably run off, get a new gun, and then now he knows that I took a gun off him and then let him go for that thing. So then I can easily get in trouble if he decides to fucking report me.
Oh, he's a fucking crook. He's a lying piece of shit, right? I mean, anything he says, he's a liar. A guy like you, Yuri. I mean,
Benny, it's Liberty City. These fucking politicians will believe crooks over cops.
oh, Yuri, anytime something like that happens, you come down here. I have fucking 9 or 10 guys that'll pat you on the back and say you're an outstanding officer. We'll never let a thing like
Appreciate
that
that.
happen to you. I don't care if these fucking cops, your peers down there, forgive me for speaking about your peers like this, but they really sound like they don't appreciate you, Yuri, and you're doing a goddamn good thing here. I tell you what, maybe think about it. right? Back to the hypotheticals. Maybe you think about you come across one of these guys and you try the new Yuri Reform Act, right? You take the gun from him, you let him go, and you know what, Yuri, I'll help you. You know what I mean? I'll help you from even having to deal with the headache. All right, you take the firearm off him, and maybe you give me a call, and I throw it away for you. That way, you don't even have to go down to the station. You don't got to worry about your peers or nothing. And I mean, what, you're getting a fucking shitty $1,000 paycheck for 8 hours? I'll make sure you're compensated. You know what I mean? Between you and me.
I, I look, I appreciate that, but it's a lot of risk involved with that, and not just with my job. Say that same guy, gets a new gun, and I keep that guy on the street. I could easily have a kid get murdered
I
for
mean,
doing
he's gonna
nothing
get
just
out of
because.
jail one way or another, right? He's always gonna be back on the street, Yuri. I mean, but the thing is you show him a little bit of human decency, and maybe he appreciates you. I mean, God forbid one day you're at the end of his barrel, and he looks you in the eyes and says, "Oh wait, this is Officer Yuri, the fucking empathetic hero of Liberty City that let me walk and didn't throw me in jail." I mean, you let the guy go back to his wife and kids that night. He's not gonna forget that.
The last time I showed empathy and trusted somebody that they wouldn't do no harm, I almost got kidnapped and my gun and radio almost got stolen. And I had to go to the hospital after being clocked with the
Yuri,
head
Yuri,
with the
listen, I know
firearm.
your peers. They're probably limited on what they can do, right? You know what I mean? I tell you, anytime you ever have a problem with any of these crooks or anything, the paperwork, forget about it, Yuri. Forget about the paperwork, Yuri. You come to me. You come to me, I'll take care of it, Yuri. I'll make sure that, I'm not going to do nothing to the guy, but I'll talk to him. I got a silver tongue, Yuri. I'll make sure the guy fucking, doesn't bother you. He's not a problem for you no more. People need to respect you, Yuri. We got a lot of respect for you over here at the deli, and I think that respect needs to expand across all the bridges here.
I appreciate that. You know what? I'll think about it. There's a lot to think about on
I
that.
know you will, Yuri. I know you will. You're a great guy, Yuri.
Uh, it's just I got a lot of trust issue with these skills that trying to fucking get away with everything.
There you go, Yuri. Little something there on the
Jesus Christ!
passenger seat for you.
Didn't you just give me something
Yuri,
earlier?
Yuri, listen. It's not that. Who's counting nowadays? Come on, forget about it. You're my friend. We're friends, right, Yuri?
We are. We
All
are,
right.
Manny. We are.
All right, Yuri. It's
Because
what I thought.
I don't come from money. Means a lot to me. You're giving me too much, dude.
Listen, no, 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 no. Listen, your friendship, Yuri, to me, it's priceless, Yuri. It's priceless. I can't put a
It
number on
is.
that, all right? What you're doing here in the city, you're overlooked. You're not appreciated. You said it yourself, Yuri. You said it yourself, and I'm here. I'm listening to you. I just want you to listen to me, Yuri. Maybe next time you pull some of these guys over and you get something from them, fucking skip it past the station. Come down here, give me a call. It'll be between you, me, and a fly on the wall. Everything stays in order. The city stays rolling, rocking, and moving, and you and me are in a good place, Yuri. I'll make sure that each time you come and visit me, I'll have a nice little envelope for you. I mean, you got food to put on the table, Yuri. Surely the burger shop meals ain't cutting it. I'm talking steaks, prime rib, and lobster for you, Yuri. You deserve it, pal. Just think about it. You need anything,
I will.
you know where to
I'll get
find
back
me.
to you on that.
Absolutely, Yuri.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you, Benny. You do
Yuri,
a lot
I
for the community.
appreciate you. Save it, pal. Leave the appreciation to me. You've been underappreciated for too long. It's time for somebody else to appreciate you, all right?
Why
You
didn't
take
you run for mayor? You should have been mayor of this city. You would have
Nah, there's
probably
too
put
much
the city back in.
responsibility. I like my little slice of pie over here. I don't want the whole damn thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I feel you.
All right. Well, Yuri, you take it easy, all right? Kiss your mother, let the dog out. And don't forget,
Thank you.
prime rib, Yuri. Prime rib, pal.